Hello, I'm Julie, World Wellness Weekend Ambassador and founder of Olea Absolute Nutrition and Wellness. And welcome to the 30-day mindset challenge about diet and lifestyle. Yesterday, I talked to you about the magic of vitamins. And in that magic, there's another player that we need to talk about, and that is minerals. Now, in our body, most of the mineral content is actually calcium, but there are lots of other minerals that have a really important role too. So I've decided to talk to you today about magnesium. Magnesium is something that is involved in literally hundreds of different body processes. And generally speaking, most of us have an insufficiency of magnesium in our diet. Now, the kinds of things that magnesium is important for are very wide ranging, from making energy to just the fact of moving a muscle can also need magnesium. Our hearts need it, our nervous system needs it for transmitting those nerve impulses. And so we have a lot to be thankful for magnesium, and yet it's really sort of severely lacking in our diets. Now, magnesium is also known as nature's tranquilizer. It has a really great calming effect. And when we are really, really stressed, our body can be robbed of magnesium. So we need a higher than normal content when we're in those stressful periods. And also some medications can also influence how magnesium is absorbed in the body. Now, the best thing to do is to really look at your diet first. And I can normally tell when I look at somebody's diet diary as to whether or not they are going to have a magnesium insufficiency. Because basically what I'm looking for are things like the green leafy vegetables, because they have a very high amount, and that is a great source, as I say, an easy source of magnesium. You can also find it in nuts and seeds, and in fact pumpkin seeds are really good as well. They have quite a high content. And you've also got things like whole grains and legumes, which are things like lentils and chickpeas. But also there are occasions when I feel that somebody might actually benefit from a supplement of magnesium. Now, not all magnesium supplements are created equal, so it's really important to talk to your healthcare professional about which one is the best one for you. And another great way to get magnesium is to use magnesium salts, like Epsom salts. So you can take a lovely, relaxing salts bath, or if you don't have a bath at home, you can just do a foot bath. And that would also be a great way to absorb the magnesium through your skin. You can also find on the market things like magnesium sprays as well. So you see, there are plenty of ways that you can look for magnesium, but let's focus first always on food first. Remember, I'm a food first therapist. So if we get that right first, because as I said, that's a really easy win as well to get your magnesium up. And I often say to people, if you have like regular headaches, or you have a problem with restless legs or cramping, and you've had it all checked out by your doctor and they can't really find anything that's majorly wrong, it could actually be that there could be sort of a lack of magnesium in your diet. So as well, those kind of things like headaches and cramping could also be linked to lack of water. So, have a food first approach. Try something out to see whether that makes a difference. But I say always first, if you have a medical or you have a complaint, get it sorted by your doctor first, and then you can also try these other kind of tips and tricks. I say because being able to resolve that with food is easy and cost effective. I have to say that when I have trouble sleeping, I do first think about magnesium. Sometimes I do take a supplement, which is specifically designed to help with sleep. But I'm also checking in with myself regarding my vegetable intake. Maybe I've not been paying as much attention as I could be to see whether those leafy greens were in my diet in abundance. So I invite you to do a little, again, body scan to think about how you're feeling and see whether or not on your plate there are enough of those leafy greens over the whole day. So because we need a certain amount, and that also depends on our age. Generally speaking, the minimum requirement is about 300 milligrams a day, but again, depending on those different situations, you can increase that. So like I said, work with a professional who can help you identify what will be the best dose for you as well if you're going to supplement. But remember, food is your best friend and it can really help you get those levels back up. So the bottom line is, don't underestimate magnesium. It may be a micro mineral, meaning we need it in small amounts in our body, but our body actually does amazing things with it. So it's important to have it. So I hope you sleep well today or tonight, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow about another magic mineral.